I know it's a daunting task to determine if a training partner is right for you. That's why we put together this video of the most commonly asked questions and hopefully provide the information you need to determine if ASLAN could be a fit for you. Here's what we found. There is no secret sauce or magical methodology. Methodology is typically built to do one little specific thing well. We believe whether you're learning to play the violin or you're learning to play golf or learning to sell, there's a core set of capabilities that you must master to be effective at selling. So we've developed 5 core capabilities and then 15 disciplines required to be successful at those capabilities. This is how we build our content. And the benefits are easily measurable. The capabilities all are based on certain outcomes. What does the customer do? So it's easy to diagnose behavior. It's easy for the seller to know if they're being successful. It's easier for the manager to know if there's a gap.
There are really 3 things that are unique about ASLAN. Number 1 would have to be our focus on the receptivity problem that's out there. And it's out there, receptivity with the internal customers, which are your sales team that we're trying to get to change, making sure they're receptive, and also teaching salespeople how to deal with unreceptive customers. We do that better than anybody else. Secondly is our ability to customize. The experience that we have and the way that we customize so programs are 100% relevant.
And lastly, I think maybe more importantly, is what we teach your sellers to simply serve your customers. We represent your customers. We help them understand how to change their process, how do they change their introduction, how do they change their email, how they change discovery and build value, all around learning to serve the customer and figuring out what the customer needs, what's important to them, and ultimately putting their needs first. This, I think, more than anything else, differentiates ASLAN. Worked with hundreds of organizations in the last 3 decades, from the airline industry to industrial manufacture and almost any type of industry in between. So we have a lot of experience. What we also think is really important is understanding the role. There's 11 unique roles. So sales training is almost like saying athletic training. It's not relevant if it's not specific to the role. Whether you're a call center rep handling inbound calls or a strategic rep calling on enterprise accounts, you need a program specifically for the role, because each role in sales has very similar challenges. So we've built our curriculum to serve each unique role. Customization is critical. Your organization is unique, your people are unique, you have unique sales challenges, you have unique solutions, therefore you need a unique program. You need a program that's built for you, not for ASLAN. But another important question is who customizes, which may be more important than do you customize? Do you work with the experts who created the program? Because if you don't, you may not get the program you need. Here's our engagement process. This is how we work with customers. We start with prepare. We want to understand your organization, the role, their challenges. We want to make sure senior level people are aligned with the sustainment plan, and then we want to build your program. That's prepare. Then ignite is where we ignite the skill development process. This is the workshop. This is where we ensure reps embrace the need to change, they experience what training looks like in their world, and then they execute based on real world scenarios. Then lastly, transform. This is where we ensure they understand the concepts, they apply it in the real world, and then we develop your leaders and certify your leaders to drive change. When working with organizations, we like to compare the performance of the reps who've been trained to the performance of the reps that haven't been trained. And when we look at the reps that have been trained and developed by their leaders and coached and gone through the entire process of prepare, ignite, transform, we see an average increase of performance by 44%. And we think that's the best way to measure the effectiveness of the solution that we offer.
Depends on customization, it depends on follow-up and sustainment and tools, but a good rule of thumb when you're thinking about cost is at a minimum, think about investing at least $500 per participant, and that's for a pretty basic program that's not super personalized or customized. And then the high end would be around $2,500 per participant. And that's for a more complex solution that has more sustainment and more customization.
I know we shared a lot of information with you today, and I really appreciate you watching. If you'd like to learn more specifically how we can help your organization drive change, click the button below. And thanks again for watching.